Still following breaking news, it is the big story of the day in the Breonna Taylor case. The former LMPD officer convicted in the raid that killed Taylor. He is now going to be facing time in prison.
And we know that the courtroom has emptied. People have come out and spoken on camera. Let's get to our Hayden Ristevsky, who has the latest on this sentence for Brett Hankison of 33 months behind bars. Hayden?
Yeah, guys, we just actually heard from the attorneys representing Breonna Taylor's family and from Breonna Taylor's mother, Tamika Palmer. I asked her point blank, do you feel as if this is justice? And she said, it's something. They would have liked to see more, but they know that the federal prosecutors that recently took over this case had asked for much, much less. So they said they feel like they have something. There was a large crowd out here today protesting all day long. People showing support for Breonna Taylor's family. It was an extremely long hearing today. It began around 1:30. We didn't get out until shortly after 6 o'clock with that sentence of 33 months rather, in prison with 3 years on supervised release. It's important to give you the background here on this case and how all of this has played out. Of course, Breonna Taylor was killed in March of 2020 when LMPD officers served a warrant on her home, on her apartment. Her boyfriend, Kenneth Walker, fired one shot at police, believing the couple was being robbed. He struck an officer, Officer John Mattingly, and police returned fire. The judge actually said that this case is not about whether Breonna Taylor was murdered. This wasn't about Breonna Taylor's death. It was about her civil rights and the fact that a jury found they were violated in the moments before she died when Brett Hankison fired 10 shots through a covered sliding glass door and window into that apartment. So that's an important distinction here. There was a lot of testimony, victim impact statements, character witnesses for Brett Hankison today, people from both sides. And the judge ultimately decided that that 33-month sentence, just under 3 years in federal prison, was the best way to appease what she had heard on both sides today. Now, we have not seen Brett Hankison's attorneys come out of the courtroom from this door yet, but if you've ever been here, you know that there are several ways to exit. So we do have crews stationed around trying to see if they have any comment. Interestingly enough, Brett Hankison was not taken into custody after that sentence was read. He was allowed to leave the courthouse, and he actually will be allowed to argue for an appeal bond if he chooses to file an appeal in this case. Essentially, the Department of Prisons needed to find a place for him to go. Of course, some considerations there, given the fact that he was a law enforcement officer for many, many decades. So kind of unusual that someone would be sentenced to prison and then walk out afterward. Another question that came up with the family today was because there has been an element of change when the administrations changed over from the Biden administration to the Trump administration. They asked point blank the family, are you concerned about the possibility of a pardon in this case? And they said, let's just talk about today. We're going to take this as a win today. So a lot still to play out here in this case over the months to come. And of course, WDRB will continue our coverage tonight. We'll bring you the latest at 10 and 11. But for now, reporting live, Hayden Ristevsky, WDRB News.